cut through the noise and get to the heart of one powerful question: what's really stopping you from making your first property investment? Welcome to episode 37 of our 10-minute property tips, brought to you by the EDPF Academy and Property Venture Studio. This is the place where we talk all things property. We've titled this session Wood for the Trees because, so often, aspiring investors are lost in the fine details, the legal terms, the financing jargon, the fear of risk, that they lose sight of the bigger picture, their future, their wealth and their legacy. Today, we'll help you clear that fog, confront the fears, find focus, and finally take meaningful steps forward. Fear is real, and it's valid. For many, the thought of property investment brings up anxiety around money. What if I lose my savings? What if I buy the wrong property? What if tenants damage my house or stop paying? These fears stem from uncertainty and a lack of experience. It's human nature to avoid what we don't understand. And when the property industry feels like a maze of bank terms, contracts, and big decisions, it's easy to freeze and do nothing. But fear is also a compass. It means you're facing something important. The key is not to eliminate fear, but to act in spite of it, with knowledge as your safety net. The first antidote to fear is education. Knowledge gives you power and confidence. Read books and guides written by South African investors. Watch local property YouTube channels. Enroll in affordable online courses. Next. Community. Join property groups on Facebook or WhatsApp. Follow property gurus on Instagram, LinkedIn, X and YouTube. Attend webinars or networking events. Talking to others who are on the same journey makes it feel more real and more doable. Then, start small. You don't have to buy a mansion. You could invest in a bachelor unit in a student zone, or join a trusted property stokvel and grow your money with others. Finally, mentorship. A mentor who has already walked the path can save you time, money, and heartache. They've made the mistakes, so you don't have to. Successful property investors think differently. They play the long game. Instead of asking, "What does this cost me today?" they ask, "What will this give me in 5 years?" They don't chase perfection, they chase progress. They understand that property is a journey with ups and downs. They are not paralyzed by setbacks, they learn, adapt, and move forward. They also understand that property is not just about money, it's about problem solving. Finding good deals, negotiating, managing tenants, and fixing issues, that's where value is created. To adopt the investor mindset, commit to growth. View challenges as lessons. Focus on opportunities, not obstacles. And take calculated risks based on research, not emotions. Property is a powerful catalyst for wealth, especially in South Africa, where our population is growing and urban housing is in high demand. Let's consider firstly, appreciation. Property values tend to rise over time, especially in growing areas. That means today's investment could double in value in a decade. Secondly, rental income. Even a small flat can generate monthly passive income that grows over time. You're not just working for money, your property is working for you. 3. Leverage. Property is one of the few investments where banks are willing to fund up to 100% of the value. You get to use other people's money to build your asset base. Lastly, legacy. Properties can be left to your children. With proper planning, your grandchildren can benefit from the decision you make today. When you're bombarded by property ads, interest rate discussions, and conflicting opinions, it's easy to lose clarity. You focus on the trees, the noise, and miss the forest, the opportunity. To see clearly, you must reconnect with your vision. Ask yourself, what does success look like for me? A rental unit that covers my bond. A property to pass down to my kids. Then break that vision into bite-sized goals. Save 500 Rand a month. Attend 1 viewing a week. Read 1 article per day. These steps seem small, but they create momentum, and momentum brings clarity. You don't need to see the whole staircase, just the next step. That's how you begin to see the wood through the trees. Your why is the most important part of this journey. Without it, you'll quit at the first challenge. Is it freedom, to retire early or quit your job? Is it family, giving your kids a better start? Is it impact, transforming your community through housing? Your why gives you direction and endurance. When you get rejected for finance, your why keeps you trying. When you feel overwhelmed, your why reminds you why you started. Write it down. Print it. Frame it if you must. Keep your why visible. It's your emotional anchor, your GPS in the chaos of property investment. Let's talk about what you can do right now to move forward. Check your credit score. Know where you stand and improve it if needed. Understand your affordability. Use online calculators to see what size bond you may qualify for. Start saving. Even 250 Rand per week builds up quickly toward your deposit or legal fees. Get pre-qualified by a bond originator. It's free and gives you a clear buying limit. Visit show houses. It builds confidence and helps you understand the market. Join investment communities. Learn from others, share your goals, and stay inspired. Each action, no matter how small, builds momentum. And momentum is what turns dreams into deeds. You don't need to have it all figured out to begin. Every expert investor once stood where you are, uncertain, overwhelmed, but determined. The cost of waiting, of never starting, is far greater than the risk of trying. Property isn't just a financial move, it's a life-changing decision that can unlock freedom, security, and legacy. So today, take one step. Just one. Join the Property Venture Studio to find community. Read. Research. Reach out. Walk through a property. In time, the forest will clear, and you'll see the path ahead, strong, focused, and full of possibility. This has been a 10-minute property tip, brought to you by EDPF Academy and Property Venture Studio. If you found this helpful, subscribe, share it with a friend. And let's build the future of property ownership together.